Bruno's death was definitely suspicious. So we can call some people. We need to call a lot of people. So we have 2 new contacts, Professor Hotchkiss and Dr. Gilbert Buford. Let's call Hotchkiss.
Yes, hello?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. Is this Professor Hotchkiss?
I am she. Nancy Drew. Your name has a ring to it. Do I know you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we met a little while back in Wisconsin.
Oh, yes. You were the delightful young lady doling out the samples in the tasting room of that cheese factory. Yum, yum.
No, I met you at Wickford Castle.
That's ridiculous. There was no cheese tasting room at Wickford Castle.
No, we were both guests there. I found a journal written by Marie Antoinette which you translated. Remember?
Thanks to you, suddenly all I can think about is how wonderful a nice big slab of Colby cheese would taste right now. Listen, Mandy, I'm on a deadline, so if you could please just tell me why you called.
But my name isn't...
Deadline! Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Chop, chop.
Did a man from New Orleans named Bruno Bollet ever call you?
Ah, now there's a name you can remember. Bollet. Nice and French. I'm a scholar of French history, you know.
Yes, I know. So did Bruno Bollet call you?
Indeed he did. Oui, oui.
Why did he call, if you don't mind my asking?
Because he had read my book, of course. The Crystal Skulls. Fact or fable, one of my best efforts. Sold like hotcakes, smothered in a rich, tangy lemon sauce.
Do you remember what you talked about?
If memory serves, we talked mostly about the skull called the Whisperer. He wanted to know if I had learned any more about it since my book was published, which I hadn't, or if I had any theory as to what happened to it, which I didn't.
And that was the extent of your conversation?
Well, now, let me think. My, such insatiable curiosity, Nellie. You remind me of someone I encountered on one of my journeys. But for the life of me, I cannot remember her name or the circumstances.
Nancy Drew? Wickford Castle?
Ah! The eyes have it.
I'm sorry?
That's what Bruno Bollet said when I turned the tables and asked him if he had any idea where the Whisperer was. He said, the eyes have it. Then he chuckled and hung up.
How much would a crystal skull like the Whisperer be worth?
In this crazy day and age, where the shorn hair and used tissues of celebrities get sold for thousands of dollars, there's absolutely no telling, Candy. $500,000 easily. Maybe even $1 million. Maybe 2. Maybe 10. The sky's the limit. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
If someone found a skull made of crystal, how could they be sure it's one of the crystal skulls?
Wonderful question, Francie. How indeed? Because there are sure to be thousands of fakes out there. Perhaps tens of thousands. But remember, the real skulls were made long before the tools commonly used for carving today were invented. Which means, let's put on our thinking caps.
Modern-day tools would have left marks if the skull was a fake?
Exactly so. Mind you, the marks on a good fake would be microscopic and thus imperceptible to the human eye. However, any thorough laboratory analysis would quickly unmask a counterfeit.
So the only way to prove that a skull is the real deal is by proving it's not a fake?
And by examining its provenance, its history of ownership. If it can be shown that a particular specimen has been passed along from antiquity into modern times and didn't just suddenly appear in, say, Germany in the mid-19th century, that would tend to support its authenticity as well.
The idea that the Whisperer can make its owner immortal, do you believe that?
I believe that things that defy any so-called rational explanations happen all the time, Nessie. Now, does that mean there are mysterious external forces at work in the universe of which we do not and cannot ever have full knowledge? Or does it all boil down to us? If the human heart desperately wants something to be true, does the human mind have the power to make it true? Who knows? Oh, questions, questions, questions. Oh, how dreary life would be without them.
In your book, you said that all the people who've ever owned the Whisperer were murdered, yet Bruno Bollet dropped dead of a heart attack.
Are you saying the Whisperer was in his possession after all? The scallywag! Why didn't he tell me that? Oh, that's right, I would have hung up on him. Well, if that's the case, then I strongly suggest you take a close look at his so-called heart attack, Sandy. Because if he owned the skull and he died, I guarantee you it was at the hands of someone else. Or my name's not Beatrice Gertrude Winifred Hotchkiss.
That's it for now.
Rock and roll!
Okay, so that phone call helped clear up a few things, which is that we definitely think Bruno Bollet had the skull, and he said that, well, Hotchkiss said when she talked to him, he kept saying the eyes have it. So, the eyes have it could mean eyes, glass eyes. So I think for this video, I'm gonna spend some time doing puzzles, because there are a lot of puzzles. And eventually I am gonna call Dr. Gilbert Buford, because that's very important too in finding out like the circumstances around Bruno's death. But there are a lot of puzzles in this game, so might as well get started solving some of them. So this puzzle is kind of tricky at first. You're trying to get this little thing to the eye, and then we can get the glass eye. But we have all these lasers that you can't go past, so we have to block them, and to do that, you have to use these marbles and this block. But the marbles, when you hit them, it just, it goes all the way to the end. It's not as controlled as the block. So, I think the way to do it is to do that first. I think. And we want to get this one over here to block that. And now we can use this again. Oh wait, but first we want to do that. And then we can do this. And actually do it again. And then do that one, and it blocks that. And then we can do that. Okay, and then we do the same thing with this last one. But we need the block to use it for this one, so we need to do that, and then that, and then that. Okay, so now, but if we click right, it will be stuck, so we have to move it here. We want to put it here. And then we do that. And this. Then we can block that one. And we get that glass eye. Now we also want to ask Henry for the glass eye.
Yes?
Oh,
I'll check back with you later.
Sounds
He
good.
has a keychain with a glass eye on it that we will need. Okay, so now I'm gonna solve the painting puzzle. So we have the missing painting, it goes there. And then we found this clue in the Crystal Skull book. So this is telling you where the paintings go, the order that they go in. And like, for example, like this painting has a weird element in it, which is the lollipop. So lollipop L, that one goes here. So lollipop, L. This is an axe, so the A is here. This is banana, banana goes there. Monkey, M. M goes there. Umbrella, U goes there. Dog, D goes there. Fan, F goes there. And then hat, H, toothbrush, T. So it opens up this secret
Come on,
staircase.
Summer, give me a break here. You never said anything about that.
We can hear Henry.
Well, how was I supposed to know? I mean, what am I, telepathic? No, come on, don't get upset. Look, I'll see what I can do, okay? What do you mean, something else? You gotta be kidding me, Summer. I don't have that kind of money. No, I meant I don't have it now, but I will soon, okay? Bye. Oh, man.
You can hear Henry's conversation with someone named Summer, which we definitely want to ask him about. And there's a weird peephole. We can zoom in on that book. So that book is probably important. And if we go up the stairs, we come to a locked door with a weird symbol, which hopefully this looks familiar. It's in the garden, the spider is guarding a key. So this is telling us the order of the strings to pluck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 5, and so on. So now that we know that order, we can get the key. And we can look at this book, Eye of the Beholder, and there's an eye. Great. Okay, so let's pluck the strings. First is this one. Then 2, 3. Now we can get the key.
Yes?
I'll stop bugging you now.
Whatever.
Okay, we still can't talk to him about Summer or the glass eye. But we will eventually. Okay. Let's go into the secret room. Oops. So this is Bruno Bolet's secret room. And this is where we put all the glass eyes.
This must be where I'm supposed to put all the glass eyes I've found. Let's see how we're doing.
Yeah, so we need 25. Not 50, thank goodness. Just 25. And we're pretty far away from getting that. Nancy's gonna chew some really old gum. So kind of weird, but there's a eye here and a spider here, so this is how we get another glass eye, is we have to play those notes on the spider thing that we just did. So that'll get us one glass eye. Short Stories for Tired Eyes by Bruno Bolet. Dedicated to those who hear the whisper. Okay, so time will tell. This is the puzzle I was talking about with the clock in the hall. So this is a bunch of riddles, and you'll have to like press the or you'll have to turn it to the time in the right order, and then that will give you an eye. So part 1 gives you an eye, part 2 gives you an eye, part 3 gives you an eye, and that's it. So you get 3 eyes from the clock. And then A Librarian's Tale. A great keeper of books, it's true am I, many a reader through me can spy. On wondrous worlds that will never die, you could say it's magic, the librarian's eye. But to get to such an eye, you must first take a look at the cards that keep track of every book. The title's the thing, addition's the hook, that will let you remove the orb from its nook. So, we will have to use the cards in the library, and each card, well not each card, some of the cards have I in the title of a book. So we have to like add those up to get a code for something. But first we have to find a book called The Librarian's Tale, and it will have like a lock on it. So we'll probably do that puzzle next. The History of Quincy T. Booker's Teeth. This is the teeth puzzle, and it's like in the library, a bunch of books. You have to press them in the right order. This tells you the order. Steps in the right direction. In a place where bones are buried, so is something too that you seek. Start where Charlie Wicker sleeps. Tread lightly on ground that sinks and seeps. Charlie will give you directions, but count on my shovel to find the way. When you find the place, a monumental task awaits. So this one will be in the cemetery, and we need Bruno Bolet's shovel first. So we'll have to get that from Renee. And then the last part, no, sorry, this is not the last part of the book. Second to last, the key to the statues are key. So this kind of tells you how to, in the garden, that like feather statue, weird looking thing, that's a puzzle where you get 4 eyes from. And then plentiful pirates and nautical nonsense. This is what to do with the eyes once you have all 25. So we will do that last. Again, this game has so many puzzles, but if you like puzzles, it's so fun. Like, it's a great game. And this is a weird picture of a bunch of people in skeleton costumes. Bruno, as usual, a good time was had by all. Your friend and fellow Jolly Roger Gilbert. Dr. Gilbert Buford, maybe? The Jolly Roger crew of New Orleans hereby invites Dr. Bruno Sinclair Bolet to join its hallowed ranks. Speak of this to no one save the man who has championed you, and will, should you accept this invitation, serve as your sponsor during the initiation process. Dr. Gilbert Buford. Okay, so Dr. Gilbert Buford initiated Bruno Bolet into this crew. Shiver, Parker House, Arg Chateau, Iridescent, Pearl
May
West,
31st. That's today.
Scuttled Bones, Rampart, and Domain. So it's something to do with the Jolly Roger crew. And to get this, you have to be fast and grab the eye when it comes out here to grab it. And I failed to do it, so let's start it over.
Gotcha.
Okay. And this will help us solve the teeth puzzle. Here's some costumes.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
So later in the game, we'll have to dress Iggy up as different things, and she or he will bring us stuff.
Pa, di, pa, mu, so.
So this is going to help us solve a puzzle. And basically what you're supposed to put together, I don't know how you're supposed to put this together, but him saying these weird things is what Renee was hearing through her wall. It was not, in fact, the skull whispering. It was this dummy saying these things. So we have to find out what Bruno would get it to say. The string of sounds that he said is what Renee wrote on her wall to make it stop. So we have to go back into her room and decode those symbols. Okay, this is another puzzle / game to get eyes. And I guess I will go ahead and do this since we're here. Basically, you want to get all of these to turn to the eye symbol. But first, I'm going to make them all turn to... Oh, I failed. Okay. So that's what you want, all of them to turn to eye. But if you make them all turn to chicken, you get an Easter egg. So I'm going to do that first. It's kind of tricky. You have to, like, carefully do it. Okay. Oh. Okay, good. I don't think that was... Oh, yeah, there you go. Great. Oh no, that was bad. It's kind of hard to get this. There we go. Okay, 2 more. Okay, I guess we get an egg, but I thought we would grab it here. Maybe you have to do the eyes first? Okay, I shouldn't have backed up, because now I have to do everything a lot more times. That was bad. Oh, that was not good. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that's fine. I guess we don't actually get an egg from that. Or maybe I did it wrong. I don't know. I'm not gonna redo it though. Okay. Okay, let's see how we're doing with the eyes. We need a lot more. Okay, let's get out of here. That's how you get out, and you end up in this spare room. Let's figure out. Oh, we need to use Renee's key. Let's figure out this writing on the wall. So we're gonna need a book to figure this out, and the book is in Renee's trunk, which is locked. And this puzzle is kind of hard. You basically have to like, it's kind of a combination of guessing and also remembering like which buttons are which symbols. So like this one is for that one. That's for there, I guess. So I'm gonna try to do this one first. Yeah, good. Okay, so this one and that one. You just try to remember that. Maybe that one? No. Wait, yes. Or that. No. It's this, this, this. And then we need the squigglies. I can't remember where that is. Somewhere. Oh, there. So this, 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 and this. Nice. Okay. Let's try this one. So this, I'm just wasting them. Okay, this and that, and then I can't remember where this. So this, 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 and this. Nice. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going for this one. So it's this and this and this. No. No. This. So it's this. That. No. This. And now I just need the other one. Is it over here? Where is it? Oh, there it is. So this, 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 and this. Okay, last one. No, it's not that one. It's this. No. Yeah. Where is that? Oh, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so this. Shoot, I forgot where that is. Oh, here. Okay. There we go. Hoodoo signs and symbols. Okay, so now we know how to solve this. So the first symbol on the wall is Ba. It looks like that. And then there's a triangle with a smaller triangle in it, so Za. And then we have this symbol, Lu. Then this one, Pa. D. Then a circle with squigglies under it, so Mu. And the last one is Ka. And there's nothing else in here to look at, just that book. So yeah, Ba, Za, Lu, pa, di, mu, ka. So now we can get the dummy to say that, and hopefully it will open something or give us something. Let's see if we can ask him about summer.
Yes?
Do you think I could borrow your keychain? The one that has Bruno's glass eye on it?
You want to borrow it? What for?
Actually, all I really want is the eye. I mean, it's just so cool.
What if you break it?
I won't. I'll be really careful, I promise.
I don't think I want to take that chance. Sorry.
The box of your great-uncle's things that you sold to Zeke's curio shop, that was a no-no, wasn't it?
What box of things? I don't know what you're talking about.
I checked out that half-burned receipt from Zeke's that I found in the fireplace.
Well, somebody screwed up somewhere because I haven't sold anything to anybody. Why would I sell one lousy box of stuff when I'm about to inherit a whole house full of stuff? Get real.
You sold it because you needed some quick cash in order to keep Summer happy, didn't you?
How do you know about her?
Playing detective is actually a lot more than a hobby with me. I could make a lot of trouble for you, Henry, but if you come clean, tell me about Summer.
She's this girl I'm in love with. I think she loves me back, but she's so unpredictable it drives me nuts.
How is she unpredictable?
I never know what's gonna make her happy. Like, just before I left, I took practically every bit of cash I had and bought her a bunch of CDs. You know, to keep her occupied while I was gone, right? Well, soon as I get here, she calls and says her sound system just went bluey and I had to buy her a new one because what good were the CDs I bought her if she couldn't play them? So then you threw a bunch of Bruno's things into a box and sold it to that curio shop. Yeah. I wired her the money, but then she called and said she also needed new headphones. Next call, it was new speakers. And now she expects me to buy her a flat-screen TV. When I try to talk to her about always wanting more like that, she gets really mad. But I'm afraid if I don't give her what she wants, I'm afraid she'll dump me. And I couldn't take that. I mean, she's the only girlfriend I've ever had. Ever will have, probably. Look, you don't need to go telling Renee or any of those lawyers about selling that stuff, right?
I guess I could just forget all about it. Especially if you were to, say, do something for me.
I know. You still want the glass eye? Take it. Go ahead. It's all yours. You want something, I want something, take it and we're even, okay?
Well, it's not like you sold off half the estate or anything.
$300. That's all I've gotten out of his estate. I swear. Go on, take it.
Poor Henry. And Summer sounds like a piece of work.
I was naughty, but from now on I'll be nice, I promise.
Do you know anything about the crystal skull that was in that box of junk you sold to Zeke's?
There wasn't any crystal skull in that box.
Are you sure? It would have been inside another box.
Well, I did throw in some smaller boxes. Like I said, I was just grabbing stuff. Was it valuable?
All I really know for sure right now is that it's missing.
Great. Be just my luck to have sold something that wasn't junk to that glorified trash collector.
I'm going to keep looking around.
Groovy.